Hi, welcome once again, and I am taking this opportunity to tell you all viewers about time race and the concept and vision of time race. Basically, the concept and vision is so broad, and there are so many things to tell you that it may not be sufficient to cover all those things in this video, in this session, and I'll just concentrate on the background of how we reached to this conclusion, or how we reached to the vision, how we came up with the vision and the mission called Time Race. So let me begin with the background itself, and then we can take other things in some other session. And also, I'll take this opportunity to tell you that from next week, probably on Sunday or Saturday, uh, we'll start small sessions for our children, for the youngsters also, and there will be small sessions for basic information, basic knowledge, and these sessions will be stored in the imagination section, and then we'll have an objectivity session also. That is objectivity for these youth, and those sessions will be also taken by me or some other instructor. So next week we'll have something in the imagination section for children. So let me begin with the background of time race and the background of how we reached to this concept and vision. Hey, here it is. It's a document that we wrote about 3 or 4 years back. So let me begin with this background. So the basic idea is by we I mean the whole human community, and we are living through tremendous change, and the change has provided us many opportunities. But what are we doing with these opportunities? What have we done with the world? Are we through with the issues that we faced before? Have we eliminated the problems of poverty, the problems of hunger, the problems of agriculture, or the basic problems of greed, insanity, violence? Are we able to solve these problems? Have we been successful in solving these problems? So let us see what is the background of these things and how we came up with this. As you can see, you can also read. I have opened the document. You can also read the document. The major part of the world is facing greater problems, and there is chaos everywhere. In the developed countries, we have got mass massacres, and we have seen those massacres in US, and in underdeveloped or developing economies like India, we are facing so many problems. We are facing the problem of corruption. We are facing problem of poverty. We are facing problem of inequality, disparity of economies, disparity in social society, and that's it. But in the last few decades, or I can say centuries, what we have come up with, technologies that we feel are solving our problems. But I don't think they are solving the problems. So, what has technology done? Is technology a solution, or is technology a problem itself? Well, technology cannot be a problem, but technology is a slave, and if the intentions of the master are not good, so what can a slave do? So a slave is just a slave. So it's the master who hasn't grown, but we have only grown the technologies, we have only improved the technologies, and we believe they are solving the problem. But actually, nothing has changed really. And we have got countries that claim they are democratic, that claim they are philanthropic, but at one place we see extravagance of show business, you can say. There's extravagance of money, there's shameless display of money, but at this, few meters far from that place, you'll see hunger, you'll see deaths, you'll see poverty all over. And then we have got loads and loads of information coming to us through TV channels, through newspapers, through internet. But what are we solving? Are we really providing any solution? The news channels, if you see, there are news, and you can't claim that they are news actually. These are at best made up stories, and there's little truth to the fact to these stories, and even if there is truth, they are presented in a negative manner. So we are left with greater negativity, and then we have got so many TV channels that have there's daily soaps in them, and we have news for on these daily soaps, stories about stories, and then stories about these sub stories. So it's all about so waste of money and waste of time, and perhaps it's waste of human intellect. There are opportunities, but only opportunities for those who are actually well off and who can do anything. That is, you know, nothing succeeds like success. That I have written an article on that also. But it's the same. Opportunities are available for those who have already got something, and they are nothing for those who have got nothing. So that's it. We have got brilliance but no wisdom for our generation. People seem brilliant with great ideas, but there are little knowledge to offer. There is little application of that knowledge, and that brilliance is even there. It's short-lived. It's because we have people who have less sense to create and decide. Basically, what we have done is we have complicated the whole thing, and then we are making people to learn these complicated things, and then we are assuming that we are solving some problems. Actually, we created problems, and we are trying to solve those created problems, but actually we are not solving the problems. The basic problems remain there as it is, and as you can see, anybody can see in the world that the situation is same. We have got wars in many countries. We have got so much poverty in many countries. We have got so much corruption in many countries. We have got violence. We have got rapes. So, and about government, if I talk about India, everybody is seeing what's happening to our economy. There's paralysis in policy. There's paralysis in governance, and decisions are not being made. So everything is so undecisive, and the people we trusted have not delivered actually. So it's for us, the common person, the common people, to stand up and do something about it. That is the basic idea of time race. That is how we came up with time race. That we, who are very common and who in the very conventional sense are very average in intellect, we have started this mission to do something about the world, to do something about our countries, to do something about our societies. We have got skills without any soul, so we are providing our people various skills. They are learning skills, but there is no soul in them, and without any soul, everything is dead. We have got learning without knowledge. People are learning, to get associated with something, and then using that learning to gain something. We are not learning for learning. That is the problem. We have got characters, but there is no character. Literally, we are following, what in earlier times it seemed that the cinema was a mockery, and we used to enjoy that kind of cinema, that kind of characterization of people. But it's a fact, and people are left like characters, but they don't have actually any character, and there are no blacks and whites as such. There's no black and white in our personality now. So everybody has shades of grey. So that means there is no truth, there is no lie, so there is no demarcation between the two. So we have got people who are truthful in some equations, who are, and the same people are liars, cheaters, and not trustworthy in other situations. So it's so situational. So what have we achieved? Nowadays, people don't feel pride in themselves because nobody does anything, worth having pride. Uh, so we are just living our lives. We are just spending our days, but nobody is doing anything worthwhile. Reality is without truth. Uh, we are shown realities, but they have little truth in them, and the truth is still unknown to the world, and nobody bothers actually what is truth and what is not. So we are just living a mechanized life, and we have lost our humanness. We have there seems to be no blood running in our nerves right now. We are, as is said in the corporate world, that we are working as professionals, and professionalism is there, and this professionalism unfortunately has eaten our human side, and that is the price we are paying for such education that doesn't care about humans, that only cares about success at any cost. So that is the mantra of the present education that we are providing to our generations all over the world. Success at any cost. So this is the factor that we want to overcome through time race. We want to provide education that is really education that makes children real intellectuals, that make children real human beings, and that tries to solve the problems, the basic problems that we have been dealing all through these centuries, all through these decades throughout the world. This generation has everything going for it. We have got best education provided, we have got best technology, and we have got best of everything is available to those who can afford it, those who are getting the opportunities. But still, people are killing people. Our youngsters, teenagers are involved in rapes, involved in inhuman activities, and everybody seem to be going insane. People are running after money, and after achieving so much money, they are again running after money. So they don't actually know what they are running after. So they don't know what they want actually. And they've got, everybody seems to be in love, but there is no love present actually between people. Everybody seems to have friends, but there is no real friendship present. So the basic idea is, even if we say that we have reached to Mars, and we are doing so many things, we have reached to Moon, we have reached uh, to the zenith of technological advance, but still the basic problems are there in the world. The basic problems have never been solved, and they are still lying the same. Even the developed countries cannot say that in those countries they don't have problems, the basic problems. Though we have got sociologists, psychologists, but I don't know what these people are doing. We have got economists. Even our India is led by an economist, and our finance minister, the earlier finance minister, and even the present one has great credentials in economics. But still, see the health of our economy is really in a bad shape. So many problems, but no real solution. And we believe it is the fault of education. It is the fault of thinking that we have harbored from the very beginning. So we just want to change this thinking. We just want to change this education. We just want to provide the real education, the real knowledge, and we want to develop people. We want to develop the generation that can change the world, that can spread like a virus and change everything in real sense. So that's what we are aiming at, and that's what the time race mission is, and the vision is. We'll talk more about time race and its aim, the objectives, how we are going to do it, what are our plans, but that will be in the later session. For now, I'll say goodbye and thanks for your support and thanks for listening to this session. Thank you very much.